Namaste everyone. In today's video, we're going to focus on Muni Patanjali's Yoga Sutra 3.26. Now in this particular Yoga Sutra, Muni Patanjali is explaining to us yet another Vibhuti, but this time the Vibhuti is focusing on an object outside of Earth, and that object is the sun. So let's start understanding what develops as a power when we focus or do sanyam on the sun, and what exactly the sutra is trying to communicate. The sutra itself goes, Bhuvana Jnanan Surye Sanyamata. Alright, so this is the sutra itself. Now let's look at each of the words and start breaking it up a little bit further. This is also quite a short and compact sutra, so let's take a look at the words and understand their meanings. The first word over here is Bhuvana, which refers to the world or the universe. So that is the first word. Then comes the second word, which is Jnana or Gyan, and this, as the previous sutras, refers to knowledge. Then the third word is Surya, which is also the sun, and in most cases it's also represented by the word Ravi. So Ravi or sun means, Ravi or Surya means the sun. And then coming to the next word, there is Sanyam. Now Sanyam, as we have been discussing so far, refers to Dharana, Dhyan and Samadhi all together, which form Sanyam. Alright, so now that we've understood what exactly these words are, let's take a look at what the sutra is trying to communicate. So the sutra is saying that through performing sanyam on the sun, or through concentrating with dharana, dhyan and samadhi on the sun, one receives the power or the understanding of the whole world or the universe. So this is the meaning in short. I know this sounds quite fantastical once again, but let's just take a moment, absorb what the sutra is telling us, and then deep dive into what exactly this means and how it could be possible. Alright, so in this particular sutra, the sun is being spoken about as the center of the universe. And because of that, what Muni Patanjali is indicating is that because the sun is literally in the center of the universe and all the planetary bodies kind of orbit around it, have an equation or a relationship with it, by focusing on the sun itself, a lot can be revealed about these other heavenly planetary bodies just by doing sanyam on the sun. So it's his way of saying that by focusing on the very center of the universe, even more information about the universe itself will be revealed to the Yog Sadhak. Now, of course, we need to understand that this technology, this method is very, very specific. Only Yog Sadhaks who are in deep states of meditation, who are able to practice dharana, dhyan and samadhi to a very, very deep level and really, really intensely, only they will be able to grasp such realities or such deep knowledge systems of the whole universe. Especially because this is the first sutra where we're coming across sanyam on something which isn't even within our planet. So the previous sutras, as we discussed, all of the things we were focusing on were either conceptual or they were objects that were within Earth. And so at least we could see them or focus on them or visualize them in some way. But now we're talking about an entire, a star that's outside of this entire planet, and it's so far away and we kind of have to concentrate on it. That requires a very great deal of intuitive knowledge, of very close practice and understanding of the knowledge systems of yoga, and only through that will one be able to kind of focus on the sun so deeply as to have secrets and mysteries and information about the entire universe revealed to that person. Now, what's also really interesting here is that we're considering in this case that we're talking about our particular universe, but there's a lot of debate and research being done to understand how many more universes are there, how many more galaxies are there, are we just, one galaxy, are there more galaxies? And so this entire placement of the Milky Way throughout the space system is currently being studied, and therefore there's a lot of vagueness within this sutra particularly as to whether we should take the knowledge of just our solar system, just the Milky Way, just our universe, Or are we supposed to understand it as all the universes that have ever existed? A lot of Indian mythology and also Indian history talks about the existence of multiple lokas, multiple worlds, and therefore it depends on how we see the sutra and how we understand it to then decipher whether it's talking about the knowledge of just one particular world or across worlds and multiple lokas, or how they see it. But at least what we can definitely say is the sutra is at least definitely pointing towards our solar system and perhaps even the Milky Way galaxy as a whole. So this is really incredible and super interesting, and I have to say on a personal note that while studying this sutra I was amazed, if this is really a possibility. It's so incredible, and it really goes to show how limitless the mind is and what could be possible if we were to explore multiple dimensions of the mind. But as always, I will say at the end of the video that I personally am not, somebody that is conversant with these vibhutis. I'm just communicating these to you through the channel of the Yoga Sutras, and hopefully we can just hope that this is an academic understanding and that perhaps people were able to do this in an earlier time through their intense yoga sadhana, which most of us in our modern world don't go as deep into. But maybe there are yoga sadhaks and practitioners who are able to display such kind of vibhutis whom we may not have come across as yet. So that's all I'll say. Each to their own. You can choose how much you would like to believe or not believe, but studying it from an academic perspective and at least understanding what it is trying to communicate is so very important. So I'll leave you with that thought. I hope that you enjoyed this video and were able to understand how to focus, concentrate, and really understand the sun better in order to understand the entire solar system. So I hope this video has been helpful. Please do leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to share and subscribe to our channel because we release new videos every single week. Now we cannot wait to see you in the next video or in a next future class or workshop, the links for which are also in the description. So we're going to see you very soon in the next one. Until then, take care, and we'll catch you very soon. Namaste.